ready for it, baby. Let's go.
Scrub my feet. Scrub my feet. Scrub my arms.
The thrill of the game is here to stay. Crash of the Titans still on display. Only the best chance seems the day. Flagging, we're starting the game tonight. No more waiting, my hands are shaking. Ready for the showdown, countdown to life.
You want your background? You want your background? Oh, no, you're good. You're good.
Adrenaline soars, crowds going wild, they want even more. Spun side in the pros samurai in BGF, and champion fly. Raise the height, raise the cheer. Pros are here, there's nothing to fear. Only 1 minute in, and he's out. Get off. Take it off!
I'm not gonna win, I'm just gonna mess with File. All I'm gonna do is just keep getting DQ'd.
Who is that? Woo! You listen up, Jump!
Honestly, it is
Hello, everybody.
an announcement for nothing.
A lot of people have asked. No more Band-Aids, no more bullshit. The truth is here, and it's coming at you hard.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the PGF's Battle Pass. It is the Tuesday talk show where we go deep into all things PGF. John, do your job better. I apologize, you know, he's a little stumpy and quite drugged up, but old John has made a great recovery. He's already back at work, nubbing away. You know, unfortunately on the 4th of July, he was playing with the fireworks. We told him not to play with the fireworks, and John just kept closing his hand. I just said, John, put him on the ground. Don't just hold him in your hand and light him. He said he likes watching the fire disappear. Well, we found out what happens when you close your hand around a firecracker, didn't we, John? Yeah, we found out that the PGF's insurance is only covered out of the cash deposits because insurance is for suckers. So yeah, we paid to attach some of those fingers back, John. But do you really think you deserved all 5? Absolutely not. Maybe if you change your ways a little bit, I'll give you 1 finger a month. But until then, you got 3. The other 2, they're mine. You're not getting them back. I apologize. I mean, John, you know, he always means well. He just doesn't always do well. You know, somebody's got to be the one that falls in the river so everybody else can realize the water's moving too fast. And, well, survival of the fittest, as they say. So, Stumpy, I'm sorry, John. No, stop crying. You're going to be fine. Take one of those Vicodin. They gave you a bottle of like 800. You got plenty. So take those. Yep, there you go. Swallow down. Shut up and just keep pushing those buttons. Yeah, they do stuff. Trust me. It's not just colors. So with that being said, that is our boy John. And this is the Battle Pass. Oh my gosh. Welcome in, everybody. King Tang of Shang. How are you? How is your family? Congratulations on all of your blessed joy that is raining upon your beautiful head right now. The rest of you PGFs, I can hear you. Chill a little, because as you all know, we have a special guest for tonight's Battle Pass. Oh, that's right. He thought he could just get away with hanging out and watching the show every Friday. Okay, we've been having him tiptoe his feet into the Battle Pass. Well, guess what, baby? You have reached the edge of the reef wall, and it is time to jump in the deep end. That's right. The one and only, the great big cuddly bear himself, Bearadise, is here on the Battle Pass. Bearadise, hello. What is up, my friend, and how the heck are you doing?
Markus, great to be here, man. Great to be here. Happy Tuesday.
Woo!
We normally only get to see each other on Friday. Here we are on a Tuesday.
Well, I hope you read your whole contract, because we're about to see each other a whole bunch more, Bearadise. You got to go visit Ireland. You got to see the world, enjoy the pleasures of the PGF. Well, guess what? The P stands for a few things. The most known, of course, is Professional Gamers Federation, right?
Yep.
Well, it also stands for Pivot, because anything and everything can happen when it's live. But there's a third P, the least known and the most felt P.
Phalange.
Well, it's not shillelagh.
Well, we're missing phalanges now, but...
No, sir. That's called pain, because the mighty fiddler crab, you know how it knows to leave its shell? That's right. It gets uncomfortable. So without pain, there is no growth. And without growth, you're not alive. It's that simple.
It's truth.
It's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Markus.
Oh, Bearadise, I tell you.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Man, how have you been?
Here.
Right? How are you settling in? Okay, we're going to get deep into it. We got a special little surprise for you later. But for now, you've been through the whirlwind with the PGF. Okay, how's it all settling? It's been about, what, a month? Maybe 2?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a little bit longer than that. But, yeah, I mean, in between being set up a couple times from who we now know was Z-Diz the entire time.
Johnny the Mouth Malone.
So
was kidnapped by his brother. Unbelievable.
Yeah, after the kidnapping. And so Z-Diz and Big Mac Daddy Show led me astray on multiple occasions, saying that they were going to be meeting me in very random locations. And it wasn't until I was staying in the Texas heat that I realized that Big Mac Daddy and Johnny the Mouth Malone both live in Canada. So there was no shot they were going to be meeting me in the Texas sun for an interview. And so that's what kind of led into the Ireland trip and actually speaking with Larry Geiger and, us being able to kind of pull a fast one on Mac and Johnny.
I mean, it is true. The thing that I always respected the most about you, Bearadise, is that you actually, the way that you saw what the Terrible 2-0 was up to, and you actually beat them at their own game, that does not happen often. Okay, joining the PGF is a trial by fire. And the fact that these two were going to send you all the way to Texas or to Ireland on your own dime, by the way, after giving you nearly heat stroke in the Texas sun. I mean, how far can you push as somebody? I've heard of razzing. I've heard of like giving the new guy a hard time. I'm sure you've seen, hey, go get an exhaust sample from the back of that B-52, right? Go take a trash bag. We're doing an engine run. I need an exhaust sample. There ain't nothing funnier than trying to watch somebody get an exhaust sample with a trash bag on the wash of a B-52 bomber. We all have those experiences, but when thousands of dollars are at stake and your own personal health and your beautiful fair skin, I mean, was there any hard feelings towards the Terrible 2-0s, or has that been washed clean?
Yeah, it's honestly it's been washed clean. I mean, now that we know that that it really wasn't Johnny, and now Johnny is actually no longer part of the PGF. If you missed that, you definitely need to go watch the 4th of July pay-per-view because that was insane. So now we have, we'll call him the better brother,
My favorite brother.
Yep, Marcus's favorite brother.
That's right.
And no, I wouldn't say there's any hard feelings. I think that the fact that Larry Geiger gave me max suspension money to go adventure a beautiful country, and not knowing whether it was Zedez or Johnny, I think everything is forgiven. I think we're on a clean slate.
See, and Bear, that's exactly why you are here at the PGF, because you understand at its core, competition is the only true way to determine your worth. How you rack and stack against your perceived betters and how you push yourself to be better than you were the day before, that is the only way to truly feel alive. And here at the PGF, we realize it's not about going to HR and complaining, right? Lawsuits are for losers, as they say. Okay, we are here to prove that if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. And that includes us commentators. You see what we got to deal with these professional gamers.
It's a lot.
It's unbelievable. I almost said assault. I mean, it depends how you define it, but it's a lot. Between the verbal accostions, I'm having some. I think I ate too much Laffy Taffy earlier.
Maybe. I mean, if it's not if we're not getting assaulted, we're definitely getting peppered by the gamers.
That was good. And it's true. It's unbelievable. They're relentless. Okay, this is a 24/7 gig. These servers are on all the time. And it's the job of the commentators to make our gamers shine, even when they are just berating the absolute hell out of us. And I tell you, Bearadise, there ain't no job like it, baby.
That's
Nobody
the truth.
does
it
it
for the world
like the Professional Gamers Federation does it.
Darn tootin'.
And you know what else that includes?
What's that?
Oh, big announcements. Because nobody does big announcements like the PGF. Okay?
That's the truth.
Oh, baby. And when it comes to big announcements, Bearadise, you have one, don't you?
I do.
So
I do. We've been kind of keeping this under wraps for a little bit, but I think now it's time for this announcement and Tom Cruise to come out of the closet.
Well, let me tell you, I know one of the two will happen, and the other one, good luck. The thing that's about to happen is Bearadise has been tirelessly working. Let me tell you, contracts between multi-million-dollar conglomerations can be touchy, especially when you get into the helping business. Well, guess what? Bearadise, I want you to tell all of these PGFs what the Professional Gamers Federation and Bearadise are about to undertake.
So we are going to be starting a campaign with an incredible charitable organization called Gamers Outreach. And what Gamers Outreach does, can we roll that beautiful bean footage?
Absolutely. John, use that one good finger and do what you do.
Thanks, John.
Because at the Gamers Outreach and the PGF have unofficially partnered together because the PGF is about to spread some joy to all the good little girls and boys. Play it, John. No, the video. I swear, Bearadise, he just can't do it.
He's got one finger.
My name is Edwin, and I'm proud to be a part of the Gamers Outreach
John!
Foundation, a charity dedicated to making play accessible to kids in hospitals. Because gaming isn't just entertainment, it's a lifeline. This is Gamers Outreach's mission to Project Awesome 2025. Every year, millions of children face extended hospital stays, separated from friends, schools, and their favorite activities. That's where Gamers Outreach comes in. Through our programs, we bring comfort, normalcy, and the joy to young patients when they need it most. One of our most impactful initiatives is the Gamers Outreach Cart, or better known as the Go Cart. These video game kiosks on wheels are packed with consoles and games, giving kids the freedom to play wherever they are in the hospital.
Many patients say it helps them feel like they're at home. You know, you've got a computer monitor. A lot of kids are gamers now and have all sorts of gear at home. You've got ports that they can bring in their own devices for. It's a cool piece of tech that you can customize in a situation where a lot of what is happening to them is not up to them. So not only does it provide gaming, but a little bit more agency as well.
Go-karts aren't just about fun, they're about healing. Studies show that gaming can help reduce stress, improve motor skills, boost creativity, and provide a much-needed escape from a difficult medical environment. And the demand keeps growing. In 2024 alone, we received over 600 hospital requests for go-karts, and another 800 in 2025. Each go-kart delivers an estimated 2,900 gaming experiences per year. That's thousands of moments of joy, connection, and relief for kids facing tough times. But we don't stop there. Our Player 2 program pairs hospital staff and volunteers with kids as gaming buddies, turning play into shared experiences that reduces isolation and lifts our spirits.
What I would want families to know most is that there's a lot of people out there that are wanting to help you in every way possible. These go-karts will make it possible for your child to game in the hospital, have a little sense of normalization, and will be a great coping skill while you're in the hospital. Just know there's people here who got your back, and we're looking out for you across a variety of disciplines.
Player 2 also acts as our pit crew, who ensures that go-karts stay up to date with the latest hardware and games, keeping the fun going for every patient. Our next initiative, SafePoint, introduces high-tech vending machines that reward kids with toys and prizes as they reach treatment milestones, because every victory, big or small, deserves to be celebrated. By working alongside hospitals, we ensure that technology and gaming is safe, accessible, and a beneficial part of the healing process. And this is only possible thanks to gamers like you. Whether you stream, you donate, you spread the word about Gamers Outreach, you help us bring the power of play to more kids who need it. So let's power up and make a difference. Support Gamers Outreach and help bring the joy of gaming to hospitals everywhere around the world, because every kid deserves a chance to play. Let's help others level up. Like, share, support, and vote for Gamers Outreach for Project for Awesome 2025.
It's incredible, right?
Hot diggity daffodil! Bearadise! I knew you were working on something big. I had no clue that it was going to touch so many hearts in such an amazing way. Oh, that is the Gamers Outreach Bearadise. You got to tell us about it, man. What got us here? What got you here? I mean, what an amazing program.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Marcus, once I learned about Gamers Outreach and what they were about, because, you know, St. Jude has always been one of those hospitals that, for those of you who are not familiar with St. Jude in the United States, it is a hospital that is completely free for any patients. The parents stay for free. The kids' treatment is free. Everything, meals, bills are covered while they're in the hospital. It's an absolute blessing for any family that's going through that. And so that was something that was always near and dear to my heart because, you know, Dr. Bear being a surgeon and going for pediatric surgery, that had an even bigger impact on where I wanted my energy to go. And so once I found out about Gamers Outreach, what better than a gamer myself to be able to take away the stress of the kids who are actually in the hospital going through treatment, you know, like they said in the video, the stress that is easily washed away by hopping into a video game. It helps them with their motor skills. It helps distract them while they're going through these crazy treatments. I mean, I couldn't think of I couldn't think of anything better to do. I mean, honestly, it's incredible.
It's absolutely incredible. And I can tell you, you know, you have because of Dr. Bear, I mean, you know what it means for these patients to be stuck in the hospitals. And hospitals are for saving lives, not, you know, necessarily making it comfortable. And to have these programs that are purely for, you know, essentially spreading joy. And I'll tell you, man, when it comes, I worked in the hospitals for a long time with the military, and, you know, and it's one of those things where the happier and more hope you can give, or the amount of happiness and hope that you can give your patients, it truly has an effect on outcomes, right?
It does.
And giving people hope is exactly what the PGF wants to do. Because whether we're entertaining you with these amazing matches and amazing showings of these professional gamers, or we're trying to bring some comfort to lives of people who need it the most, right? Like, you got to do what you can to spread the joy, and I can tell you, our PGFs and all of the people here at the PGF, I just know this is going to be one of the most next-level campaigns that Gamers Outreach has ever had. I can't wait, because Bearadise, we have a plethora of things, places, oh baby, that you're going to do and go. And I hope you're ready, because the Professional Gamers Federation and Gamers Outreach are about to change the world, because we won't stop until we get 1,000 go-karts in the hands of these children. The PGF is going to do what it can, and that means everything to make it happen. So tune in, because it's going to happen right here at the Professional Gamers Federation. Go karts. That's such a clever thing.
It is. It's incredible. And that goal may seem a little lofty, but that is so easily attainable, and that would actually put them in an excess of the amount that they are in demand, which would then free them up to find other hospitals and help even more kids.
And that's exactly what the PGF is going to help happen. So sit down, turn it up, and get ready, because nobody does charity like the PGF. Oh, man. You know, that would have been a great transition right there, you know, if we had.
That would have been.
Like,
I think he may have gone for it, but the index finger, because it's gone, it may have been like a muscle memory thing, you know.
Oh, you got to have a brain to have memory. So what he was supposed to do is he was supposed to hit the button for the transition, right? So, like, he was.
Maybe it's a clap.
John.
Oh! Fancy seeing you here, PGFs. How you doing? Don't mind me while I just drink out of my PGF Big Mac Daddy Show flask. Woo! That's not your style? Well, hold on right there, because I got something for you. You can get the PGF notebook and write down the Big Mac Daddy's greatest accomplishments, all right? Because nobody else is accomplishing like me, all right? That's still not your style. It's summertime, baby. You're going to the beaches. You're looking to show off. Get that PGF beach towel, baby, and dry off in style like me, all right? Towels aren't your thing either? Well, I got a few pieces of clothing that are going to knock your socks off, all right? Look at this beautiful one of my all-time favorites. I know I dress with a little class, unlike most of you chumps out there, but look at this. This is a beautiful t-shirt. Look at that. There's only one. Big Mac Daddy, baby. Woo! Now last, but not least, we got yourself the most beautiful, the most styling, the most profiling, all right? I know a lot of you chumps couldn't wear a suit like me and look as good as I do, but you can look close to as good as me by wearing the Big Mac Daddy Show shirt. Look at this thing, huh? You don't want to sell yourself short and sell your dignity by getting a Rootin' Tootin' Titan shirt, all right? You also don't want to check into the loony bin getting that disgusting, vile, oily Arcader shirt. All right, look at this. It's softer than fresh cotton. John, what are you doing? Why are you looking at Oily's shirt right now? Go back to mine. Oh, you son of a bitch. Get over here. You motherfucker. John, fucking beat your ass up.
Well, so I'm not exactly sure why we don't cut off that end, John. Like, that's just you. We could hide all that embarrassment if you just did your job, even once in your life. But that was the Big Mac Daddy Show, showing off all the amazing merch at the official PGF.com. If you want to get a big old picture of the Oily Arcader right on your chest, you know exactly where to go. Bearadise, I can't wait till our people whip up yours. I hear you have
Oh,
quite the great idea. Involves a certain style of clothing, and it is going to be quite the thing. I don't know how the Big Mac Daddy Show is going to feel about it, but I'll tell you what, I feel like it's going to be wonderful.
I think he'll buy one.
Yeah, you think so?
It'll come in the Christmas party.
Yeah,
Christmas party pack.
Covered in
you know,
horse
that
blood.
Larry, well, that's very possible too.
Yeah.
The beaver.
Okay. Anyway, Bearadise. So you know Larry's here tonight, right? Like, yeah. Larry's been in the house the whole time. Yeah. So in that world, I got to fly. I'm like Obama on a hot day, man. I got a fly sticking to my forehead. It ain't working out. But I can tell you, Bearadise, so I got 2 special little treats for you. Not just one and not 3.
Like treats.
2 special treats for you.
How many is that, John?
He can
Sorry, too soon.
Yeah, he can only actually count to 1.5 right now. It's kind of awesome. So, 1 finger at a time, buddy. 1 finger at that's his Christmas bonus. Getting his hands back. Scotty Old Dog coming in. I know I'm Bearadise. I'm stretching this out, but we got Scotty Old Dog coming in. What's up, PGF? How many fingers does John have left? Well, it kind of depends what you determine a finger to be, right? Because functionally, I would give him about 3. Technically, well, it's anywhere between 1 and 3. So it's really about how you see life and how you take it in, right? You either half full or no fingers. Some version of that.
Yep, 100%.
Absolutely. All right, Bearadise. I can't delay anymore. So without further ado, the PGFs have been demanding that you get a classic Markus interview. That's right. We're about to deep dive into the world of Bearadise, and I am very excited to be your Oprah. Are you ready?
I am ready to be your Tom Cruise.
Oh, Bearadise. All right. First things first, my friend. When we found you, it was quite impressive, honestly. Okay, obviously the rumblings of the internet, okay? There's this amazing streamer out there. He's super community-focused, sharp-dressed man, right? Clearly not a ginger, and the word was getting out. But when we found you, now I know you told me to never tell this story, Bear, but I have to.
Oh, God.
Okay, well, what you were doing was probably one of the most amazing things I have ever seen in my life. Do you remember the name of that video store that I found you in? Channel
Hollywood
2
Video?
was the name of it.
Oh.
CH.2. I was walking past towards my favorite card shop to pick up my weekly Yu-Gi-Oh pack. And I see Bearadise inside. There is this crowd of tiny little children all around him, cheering him on, almost like he was this mythical creature who had visited a village and brought water. Like, it was the most adulation I had ever seen. And I was like, I have got to know what the hell is going on. Like, who and what makes so much praise be put towards him? So I go in there, and it is you and one of those adorable little kids sitting cross-legged playing, that's right, Super frickin' Mario.
Yep.
It turned out that I was talking to all these kids while you played. They were telling me that you spend almost the majority of your time making sure that they have a good Christmas every single year.
I mean, I've been known to be called Barrington Claus, so
that's what they kept chanting. I wasn't sure. I thought they were saying like Chanticleer, you know, from that classic movie, Cock-a-Doodle Rock.
Yep.
So good. But no, so you're telling me it was Bear Claus? Claus?
Barrington Claus, yes.
So
Barrington.
The tale of the great Barrington Claus. I mean, I ended up sitting cross-legged too, just engulfed by the amazement. And they were telling me, oh yeah, every year brings us food, brings us toys. He spends all this time trying to just make sure we're happy. And then the best thing, little Timmy, at least I think that's what his name is, because I called him that and he never corrected me.
That was his name.
Oh my gosh, what a guess, right? Little Timmy told me that you were a frickin' streamer. And then that's when Markus put 1 and 1 together. And I got 4, baby. Because it was at that moment, I tapped you on that shoulder, and all I said, do you remember?
I do. You said, I want a pony. And I was like, check your mailbox.
Yep.
It's already there.
And that's the rest. I'll never be able to say, but I can tell you, I'll never forget.
That's
So it just, from that moment, I knew that you were going to bring tremendous good to the not only the world, but also the Professional Gamers Federation. So with all that being said, Bearadise, what was it about the PGF that made you come aboard?
I mean, you know, Marcus, honestly, it was you. You are you discovered me in that, in that bookstore.
Channel 2 video store.
Yeah, the back. It was the book signing. Well, it's like a lean type situation. Like Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's the video store, and then Wednesdays, it doesn't matter.
So it goes from like Channel 2 to Channel 4. You got 2's the video
correct.
store, Channel 4 is the bookstore. Okay. Well,
They
thank
must have just
goodness I
forgotten to
came
change
on that Tuesday, right?
That is true. That is true. And here we are on a Tuesday doing a battle pass.
You said Marcus. That's so
yes.
sweet. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Marcus, I mean, the passion that you had talking about, all of our professional gamers, I say are now that, now that I am part of the PGF, and even Larry Geiger. You even sold Larry Geiger. And
that's
Johnny the Mouth Malone, and at the time didn't know Z-Diz, but really starting to like Z-Diz.
Yeah.
So I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
Well, I'll tell you, I would have never changed the channel because if I did, I would have missed out on Bearadise. And ever since then, my life has only been better. So Bearadise, thank you so much, man. It's
absolutely.
The PGF is only better. I'm gonna get this fly. I'm gonna get him.
I hope you do.
Oh, baby,
I
I'm
hope
gonna
you
get
do.
him. Okay, because I have one more question, and then we're gonna open it up to the PGFs before we pivot into your special Battle Pass challenge.
Oh yeah. What?
Yeah. Oh, you'll find out. Don't worry. Question number 2, Bearadise.
Okay.
So throughout the years, the Oily Arcader has been a menace and a blessing to many and none, all at the same time. Okay, I can't tell you the story of where I found the Oily Arcader because even in bad company, it's not allowed. Okay, but let me tell you, from
dumpsters
offline,
and raccoons.
Well, the PGF all started, man, the back alleys of Canada and the U.S. We used to go back and forth and try. I mean, back in video stores. I mean, we did everything we could, and that's where the PGF started, right? We were not online at first, and let me tell you, going online has been a totally different bag. But with that being said, the Oily Arcader has been a part of the PGF since its foundations. The Oily Arcader, the Big Mac Daddy Show, Larry Geiger, Markus, right? The pillars of the PGF. And boy, are we getting old and tired, right? But as the Oily Arcader has gone through life essentially seeking pleasure wherever pleasure is to be seeked in his own interesting definition of that word. As a gamer himself, do you believe that when controversies are involved, it becomes more important than the actual skill set of the athlete?
I would say that there's a lot of mental fortitude that a gamer has to have when they're going against the Oily Arcader. Not only do they have to put out of their mind glistening nipples right across from them in the digital octagon, but they also have to keep in mind that he is not to be trifled with. Oily Arcader is a gamer. And he has earned his spot here, and he has been champion in the past. And I hope you caught that fly, Marcus. I hope you did one day. The chopsticks.
Well, that's
It'll
why I
be a
can't
Mr.
get
Miyagi
them,
moment.
I'm trying to use the bear mitts. I need the.
Yep.
I like the precision.
Absolutely.
I
But
apologize.
I honestly, I think that, no, you're fine. I think that obviously the controversy that Oily brings to the table is always going to affect every single match. And I think that his personality, his persona, and his ability to make you feel like you may have made a wrong turn in Albuquerque, it comes to life.
Absolutely. I mean, his ability to get into people's heads, it becomes so much less about the game and more about how do I deal with the oily arcader.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, Bear, that is just an absolute wonderful take on what it means to be a professional gaming athlete in this extremely competitive world. Because whether we're in the back alleys of a Tim Horton or the upcoming basements of a Starbucks, the PGF has always put the gamer first. And ultimately, it doesn't matter necessarily who you are. As long as you put on a good show, the PGF is going to put you front and center. So
that is the truth. Still curious about why the stream sniper's here, but we'll, I guess, figure that out.
That's because Larry has ways that are even a mystery to me. Because the stream sniper has done nothing except degrade the quality and the professionalism of the Professional Gamers Federation.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up, Marcus.
Well,
I'm sorry.
you know, he's been messing with something that is near and dear to me, and that is my gamers. Okay?
Yep.
We put everything on the line, and this damn stream sniper thinks that he could just come in and take all the glory with none of the effort. I mean, how many matches has that loser even been in at this point? Okay? He's not a professional gamer. He's a Larry lapdog, and he's ultimately spit in the face of everything that we have been building at the PGF for years.
Yeah, I mean, and technically he's only completed half of a match because remember he quit.
He did quit, and he's quit, and
He did
gamers
quit.
don't quit.
Yep.
Stream snipers quit.
Exactly.
When they can't win,
Stream
they
snipers,
quit.
Exactly.
Losers. I'd rather win
Exactly.
with my head held high than lose like a loser. Or, you know what I mean. That's
I know
true.
exactly
I'd
what you
rather
mean.
win with my head held high by never being a stream sniping loser. Larry
Exactly.
Lapdog, exactly. Larry Lapdog. All right. Well, damn it, Bear, I apologize. That interview was supposed to be about you. And that
Nope, that is
dastardly
okay.
stream sniper has just got my blood boiling. Once again.
It's all about the PGF, baby.
Mother Santa Maria is all I got to say there, because Bearadise, you know what's coming up next? Because I do.
What's that?
Oh, baby. Check real quick. Check those Steam notifications. You got a special little game that's already installed, in case you didn't notice. Yeah, once you download the PGF app, we have access to all that, Bear. Okay? So you, my friend, are going in
was moving.
to a Battle Pass exclusive challenge. Bearadise, you, sir, are going into Peak.
Okay.
Okay, I think we're back. Oh, my gosh.
Are we
All
good?
right, we're back, Bearadise. All right, so don't worry. We're having a little technical issues right there.
No worries.
We're getting it all sorted out. We are back. The game froze for a little bit, but Bearadise,
We're good now?
Move.
Is it moving?
Are you moving?
Yep. I am moving. Is
Oh,
it not
dear.
all right, no worries. Let's here, let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah,
Actually,
I like that a lot.
That's okay.
I'm liking this. Can we?
Okay.
We might have to jiggle the proverbial power cord. So real quick, Bearadise, as we go back to the desk, let's jiggle the server screen share. Oh, there we goes. Here we go. All right. So while we get this figured out, let me fill y'all in on what Peak is. So Peak is this new climbing game that is definitely geared towards cooperation. It has some pretty cool mechanics where you can like turn around, reach your hand out, and grab your friend's hands and help you get up the mountain. Well, there ain't no such thing as help in the Professional Gamers Federation. Not when it is a Larry Geiger solo challenge. All right, so Bearadise is going in solo to Peak, and he is going to, well, hopefully he's going to go up because he will have 2 Geiger counters before he is out of inventory slots. And going up the mountain in this game without an inventory, well, good freaking luck. We have my favorite brother, Z-Diz, coming in the YouTube chat. What is up, Z-Diz? How are you doing?
What's up, Z-Diz?
Okay.
How we looking over there, John?
Looking better, so go ahead and reshare your video.
Okay. All right. We should be.
It's saying that it's paused. Here, let's try this and then try sharing that one more time. We appreciate the patience of everybody. You know, John, you thought he was useless with all of his fingers? You should see him now. He's even more useless than before.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, we should.
Once it pops up, there we go. And Marmaduke, show me the goodness that is the world. I do believe we got it. Let's head down to the Digital Octagon where Bearadise is about to play Peak.
Hey, that is not the screen that we're on.
What the hell?
Unbelievable.
What is happening in the world of the world?
All right, so let's do this instead.
You know, they often say the P stands for pivot.
It does.
And that is exactly what we are going to do. Wow. We get things figured out. Easy. That's for later. So while we take this moment, I got to reach out to all you PGFFs. I almost got her. PGFFs, that's Professional Gamers Federation fans. As you can see, the digital arena is filling up as Bearadise gets it done. So if you got any questions for the one and only Bearadise, I tell you, it is the time to ask him because he contractually has to be an open book.
I definitely do.
All right. Oh, Lordy. You know, we could just do like Markus tries to kill this fly simulator, because I'll tell you, if anything is going to make me. All right. How's that?
See, it's right as I go out of the pause screen, it freezes up.
Okay, quick question. Is this an application share or is this a screen share?
This is a screen share. Should it be an application
Let's try it. Let's mix it up, right? Bearadise, question from the crowd. We have
let's hear it.
From the mod mama herself.
All right.
Bearadise, what is your go-to game right now?
You know, Daisy is definitely the go-to for sure. Daisy, and I'm really enjoying Peak is a really good community game. Thoroughly enjoying playing Peak. Then we've also got Gray Zone Warfare, which is an absolute banger of a military simulation style game. That is what the application share looks like, Markus.
Yeah, a bunch of dots. So, okay, so peak for the fans and Daisy
Peak for the fans.
yourself.
Daisy, yeah, Daisy. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say just for myself. I would also say for, for
the fans.
Really, I mean, the fans.
Well, of course.
Everything.
I mean, the addictive nature of Daisy, I can tell you, you can dump days, weeks even, into that. All right, Bearadise, I'm seeing.
God, we're so close.
Yeah, we are.
We're
getting
so close.
What's the computer percentages right now? Are you peaked on anything?
Negative.
Rams looking good?
Everything's golden.
Interesting. Why is this being such a butt? Because it does not do this with other things. Peak is the one. Oh, perhaps windowed. Let's try one last Hail Mary. And if not, we will pivot once again.
It is windowed full screen. We'll go windowed.
Windowed. Perfect. Now, for those who can't see, well, be patient. We're figuring. Hey!
Look at that.
Moochie, Moochie. We got the booty.
Moochie,
all right.
Moochie.
Let's head down to the Digital Octagon where Bearadise is getting his peak on. Go get him, Bearadise.
Oh, yeah. We're about to peak. So let's create a little character here. So we've got, this is, confused because I didn't know that we were actually doing this. Let's do kind of wide-eyed. Yeah, I like the mouth. Very susceptible to.
Larry.
Yeah, I like that.
Larry has already started the timer.
Okay.
And with 5 minutes, wow. So with 5 minutes until his first inventory slot disappears, Bearadise is about to head up the mountain.
All right, I got to board the flight.
On tonight's PGF Battle Pass Challenge. Good luck, Bearadise.
All right, we're gonna go peak difficulty.
You got it. Oh, what is the difference in the difficulties?
Peak is the harder one, so.
Oh, well, there you go. So you did the right one.
PGF, you only get one choice, right?
Well, yeah, the hardest option. All right, with the game of foot,
all right.
The Geiger counter starts to tick down, and Bearadise.
All ready. Boom.
Bearadise
now we got a backpack.
Right
now
off.
we got a backpack, baby.
So Bearadise,
Flare.
with this game, what is your main focus going to be, knowing that you have such a limited time?
I think, not falling. I don't think I necessarily need the guidebook, but, food, water, and, oh, God, not tripping on jellyfish. Oh, goodness, and now I got poisoned. Poison jelly.
Starting inauspiciously with a little bit of poison and a lot of confusion. Bearadise is looking up and waiting for his first Geiger counter to expire.
Yeah, I think that once and we've already got the energy drink. We've got a nice little. Oh, we could get some coconuts over there. No, we'll find some food along the way. There's a lot of jellyfish up here. There must have been high tide just a second ago. That's crazy.
I mean, watch those toesies. A jellyfish sting.
You really have to.
It's something you remember forever.
That is, yes. Don't pee on it either. That is a myth that your proverbial best friends will tell you.
What if you just want to pee on your friends?
Then you are that person.
Yes, you are. And with that said, the Bearadise commentator himself is jumping into the Digital Octagon and seeing if his gaming chops match his talking chops.
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping that we can do that. Oh, yeah, we got the coconut, baby. Oh, we lost some life, though.
Taking more damage.
All right. We got to throw it up against it. Boom. Pick up the coconut half. We're going to munch a little bit. And then we're going to pick that one up. Throw that in. And we've got 230 until we lose our...
First inventory slot.
Yep. Oh, man, we are just suffering a little bit.
You know,
The
I tell
stamina
you,
just
these
does not want to come back.
these Geiger counter challenges have a way of really getting in your head, Bearadise.
It really does.
The best thing
really does.
that I've learned by watching these professional gamers is keeping a clear head and a plan of action
is
key,
very spiky.
because nobody
is.
knows what's going to come next from Larry Geiger.
I mean, I've seen what he's done to our gamers, so we'll go ahead and drink that.
Ooh, with an energy drink boosting him and hitting him with the anime lines. He double dips before shooting up the mountain and stepping on another jellyfish, eating away at even more of that precious stamina.
No! Come on. I got the music, but I have no energy. What's going on with that? Can't get up there? What's going on here? I have to go around like a scrub? All right, let's form a plan of attack here. All right, let's go over here.
All right.
But then we got to go to that side. All right, we got this. Got a minute.
Man, with the hush going over the crowd, they are tuned in to what Bearadise is doing.
Okay, we're going to slide down here. We should be able to... There we go. We can walk up that. Easy.
But if you have an easy way of turning up your game volume, the people would appreciate it.
Absolutely.
There we go. Giving the people what they want.
That is what we do here.
With 30 seconds left, Bearadise is about to face his first Geiger counter challenge. Or punishment, I guess, in this case.
Yeah, this definitely feels like a punishment.
An interesting technique. Bearadise doing the aggressive pelvic thrust to get up.
It's a shimmy. It's a aggressive shimmy.
So you can't just climb. You have to shimmy.
No, but it's a mental thing. Like the shimmy will allow you to get further up.
Clearly.
Faster. But it doesn't. It's not working out for me over here.
I see that. You might try as your first Geiger counter eliminates. You are down an inventory slot.
It's not working.
It's not working. The shimmy pelvic thrust is a little too much.
Maybe I can get up. I might be able to get up there. I think it's the angle. I think it's because it's the,
yes.
you know.
Well,
oh
of course,
man, so now I can't use the third inventory. All right, we're gonna go up this way.
All right, the little jelly.
Yeah, that shimmy felt good right there. That was a good shimmy.
Now Bearadise, after this next 9 minutes, Larry Geiger will have a special challenge.
Oh God.
To add to.
Is this what our gamers feel like?
This is what our gamers feel like, and as the
now
fog
we have
rises, Bearadise now has to get a little hustle in his bustle to be able to outrun the fog that raises fast and kills you even faster.
Can we go back through here? No? Oh, wow.
They're quite flexible.
Very much so. Yoga is paying off. What have we got in our suitcase here?
You know, Diamond Dallas Page Yoga is an amazing program that has helped many people in their rehab process.
I've heard that that's an incredible program. All right, so let's go. Can we climb that tree right there? We should be able to. Get up there like that. I like it.
Bearadise hitting the shimmy shake.
All right.
Reba McEntire would be
Is it gonna
proud.
Oh
no, with some more injuries. That stamina bar decreases all the more. As the fog rises, Bearadise better make some progress soon.
I'm really gonna need to make some progress.
His cheeks are gonna be frozen pretty quick.
They're gonna be clapped, proverbially.
Oh
my
no.
gosh!
Once again, Bearadise drops down, taking on some more damage.
Right,
Sticking to
back
his
here.
pelvic thrust techniques, he gets up higher and is making some progress up this peak of a mountain.
Oh, I just gotta avoid the.
We got some comments from the
think so.
crowd. Scotty Old Dog cheering on Bearadise, saying,
Hey, thanks, Scotty.
embrace the pressure. Such good advice, Scotty. It truly takes a clear mind to be able to make progress under this level of immense pressure. Will Bearadise be able to shimmy up this mountain with the amount of stamina that he has?
Oh, man. All right. So it almost feels like we got to...
Sometimes you got to go down to go up with a little
That is
ledge
true.
on his right. Will he be able to use it to his advantage?
Doesn't look like I can get up there. We're going to have to try, though, you know? But why would they put that there if it wasn't meant to be? Who put that there? All right.
Paradise running out his options, trying to figure out, can he get up? Oh, just barely! But with a huge fall, Bearadise has almost little to no stamina. And much like that actor who fell in a canyon, or at least made a movie about someone who landed in a canyon, Bearadise is looking a little stuck.
And now I've got the... Oh, God.
Oh, and now poisoned and no stamina at all. Bearadise finds himself unconscious and quite confused.
All right. Oh, I just got a little bit of health back.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, it's coming back. Is this like a... Oh, the backpack. The backpack was holding me back.
It could have been that or that purple exhaustion that was...
It definitely was that, probably.
We have Zdiz, my favorite brother, cheering on Bearadise with a little advice.
Thanks, Zdiz.
Bear, remember, it's not just up. You have to go side to side to find paths.
Yeah. Trying to figure that one out. I mean, maybe... All right, so yeah, so I like that. Thank you, Zdiz. Let's go this way. Let's see if we can... Man, we're not gonna be able to get up that way.
Bearadise changing up his tactics.
I think we're gonna have to go tree, bridge, and then over. I think it's gonna be the way. For whatever reason, it's like those Red Bull videos where the guys are trying to climb the poles. It's all like slippery and stuff. I got no traction.
Does the shimmy use more stamina than just climbing? Like what happens if
So this is climbing.
And that's shimmying. So it's basically the same.
Yeah. You almost have to lunge at the same time, so unless there's some secret Larry Geiger stuff that I don't know about.
I mean, Larry's just laughing his ass off right now.
I know, he put me in this game without even ever playing it, so.
Bearadise, if you want a little Markus advice, I would say if you head to the right, it's kind of going to be your only option. Down and then up.
Down and then up, all right.
So up that path right there. You might have enough stamina to be able to make that right there. Let's see and find out. Can he shimmy?
Doesn't look like I had the Jimmy shimmy.
Oh my goodness. And with desperation setting in, and Larry getting his breath back, he says, if you want to, Bear, you get one more opportunity to do a quick reset and try to go up the peak a single more time. You got it, Bear! What? Dang it! Maybe if you eat some of those green things, you'll get more. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Bearadise understanding that sometimes you got to reset to make it happen. It's not about the failures. It is about the willingness to fail.
All right, we're gonna hit a quick restart on that one.
All right. Now as you
All right,
can
now
see,
we know how it's going.
Yep.
All right.
Well, now Bearadise, you're getting a quick feel of what it means to be a professional gamer on the PGF.
I mean, I'm sweating over here, Marcus.
Yeah. It is no joke. What looks like simple streaming and simple challenges.
You know what it is? It's the hat.
The hat doing Bearadise no justice. Switching over to a slippery little sailor. I do believe if anything can climb a big old pole, it's going to be the sailor. of Bearadise. Not saying Bearadise is a sailor, of course. We have another helpful tip from another professional gamer. Bearadise needs to find a med kit or bandage. Well, you could get a bandage or you could just move your ass, and that's exactly what he did. Always
I'm not
the
gonna bring a
helpful
backpack
brother.
this time.
No backpack, he says.
Figments. And a granola bar? Alright.
All right, with the Geiger counter reset, we can only
Honestly,
see
it was the
what's gonna-
jellyfish.
what's going to happen in 10 minutes if Larry Geiger can. Will you get yourself together, Larry? He's really enjoying this, Bear.
I know he is.
Without using
know
a
he is.
backpack, Bearadise is going forth with nothing.
We can get up there. We got this.
Let's see how this works. Always making it harder is the PGF way, and I love to see it. You know, it's that ominous stomping, Bearadise, that
I know, it's
like the stomping before the storm.
Yep. There's a little bit of wind in the background. I hope you guys can hear that. It's kind of a calming whooshing noise.
Oh, if there's a whoosh, the crowd has gone silent.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot to take in, Bear, and ultimately, I know you can do this. You know, Berenstain Claus is a real thing, and you're about to bring a lot of joy to a lot of kiddos as you get up this mountain.
I really hope that Oily never hears about that.
I think he's pretty stuck on Ginger Markus. He tends to hyper focus pretty good.
I can just hear him calling me Ginger Barrington Claus now.
Ginger Barrington Claus. Don't give him any ideas, Barry. You never know what's going to happen. All right, and some bandages that would have helped a lot earlier. We got Scotty Old Dog cheering Bearadise on once again. Bearadise clips into a sea urchin.
What?
That was really unfortunate. A stutter from the game led to Bearadise going right into a giant sea urchin. Luckily, the poison does wear off with time, but for now, Bearadise's stamina is a little short. So Bearadise, with the funky controls of this game, what has been your biggest struggle so far in the peak?
You know, it feels like the Stream Sniper is taking advantage of the PGF having access to the computers, but
yeah,
can't blame it on that. Can't blame it on that. I gotta be better.
He is one of the mere many problems that we as the commentators have to deal with. And with the shimmy going up and stamina burning quick, Bearadise
shimmy, baby, shimmy.
Bearadise, I do believe, has made it back up to a similar amount. Oh, I think to the left, Bear. Right? Or maybe to the right. Those are your two options. Or
yeah, thinking this way over here.
I'm liking it.
Crawl up. Do a little jump over here, a little shimmy. A little unconventional, but you know the shimmy it worked for Jean-Claude Van Damme and all those movies.
Oh man, nobody shimmies like old Jean, you know?
That is true.
I mean, did you see when he was doing those splits between those two Volvo trucks?
Yes,
Now,
that was
impressive.
Yes. All right, we got some mushrooms.
All right.
Let's just go ahead and
with some bonus
fill her up.
energy, Bearadise now looks to where his next objective is, and it's definitely to
All right,
the right.
so that is where we that's where we were last time. So we're
Yeah.
officially back, baby.
I love it,
We're
and
back
just
over to
like
where we
that,
needed to be.
progress has been reset as Bearadise looks to the right to find where his next path up is. Unconventional thinking is one of the keystones to success in these challenges. Oh, as you can see, Bearadise is ready to do whatever it takes to be successful to get up this peak. It's not looking good, Bearadise. You might have to go a little more right. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, Bearadise. The lunging works out as he moves to the right and gets past that obstacle. A clearer path now right in front of him. Oh, Bearadise making plays every single moment.
I'm messing with those jellyfish. All right, we got that all day.
All day, Bear. The lunging.
You have to make the noise in game.
Tremendous stamina.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bearadise might want to start just climbing, but the lunging has worked. So who am I to talk? Oh wow, Bearadise! Look how much further you go. As you can see, our gamers grow every single day, and our commentators are no different. Because as Bearadise learns the mechanics of the game,
Oh my gosh,
his
here we
progress
go.
now is beginning to overflow. Oh, Bearadise, this is where you were.
Yeah, this is where I was.
Yep.
So I
I
may have
think
been further
continuing
last
right
time.
is the play.
I think it is too. Oh, look at that! We got rope.
Now with rope, but no backpack to put it in.
That's all right. We're gonna eat our thick mints. How much time do we have before they? Oh wow, the thick mints are. All right. Well, we're gonna take. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and munch on that. We're gonna eat that.
Bearadise
Alright,
with
this
his
is where-
eyes on the prize. It's like a different game entirely. With a full stamina bar, Bearadise now knows exactly where he's got to go. Oh, and he's about to take us there. Resisting the
Imagine
urge
that
to pelvic
climbing
thrust.
actually uses less stamina.
An amazing realization
Oh
from
my
there.
gosh.
Pelvic thrusting does tend to take a lot more energy, especially when you do it for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
As Bearadise gets up to a new personal best record, it is only up from here, Bearadise. You are killing it.
Feels good, Marcus. Feels good.
Looks good too.
Starting to feel like a gamer.
Well done, Bearadise, as he continues to elevate his stature, not only in life but also in this game. I just have to watch in awe and pride, knowing how impressive this professional gamer is. Oh, Zed is cheering on Bearadise. Bear learning
Thanks,
is
Zed
making
is.
me proud. Absolutely, growth is the name of the game, and Bearadise is getting taller as we speak.
Yeah, we're getting up there. We're learning.
Well done. Oh! The jellyfish to his left. He just barely manages to miss
no
it.
jellyfish in here.
Oh, Bearadise with a clear smile on his face and a newfound energy in his body. Bearadise
Oh,
continues
yeah.
to elevate higher and higher. Oh, the sky is the limit.
It is. Let's have some mushrooms about it. All right.
And if you have not liked or followed this stream, you are doing something wrong. Tell your friends, tell your family. The PGF is a show like no other. And we appreciate each and every one of the PGFs for being here. Scotty, Z-Diz, all the rest. Y'all are the real ones. Oh, will Bearadise have enough stamina to get up over this?
This game's for babies.
And he easily does. Oh, stamina bar going quick. With the lunge, he does get up with no stamina left. The pelvic thrust coming in.
It's the John Stamos shimmy.
Hitting him with the John Stamos. Bearadise continues to work right and up. Clearly understanding the terrain better. Bearadise finding his own pathway up. And will it be enough? Oh, with some damage taken. Bearadise has lost a significant amount of stamina. But a bandage in his pocket makes it not matter. Good job, Bearadise.
Nothing that a good pelvic thrusting can't help, you know?
Absolutely. Well, you know, doubling up to catch up is one thing. Pelvic thrusting to get ahead, well, that's a totally different career, isn't it? Oh, man.
Military.
Will Bearadise be able to stay?
He does somehow manage to not fall. Unbelievable.
Incredible.
Oh, Bearadise going
Nope.
back to the pelvic thrust.
I know. We gotta not thrust. All right. Down to go up. Down to go up.
Sometimes in life, you have to take a few steps back. Oh my gosh. And with the Geiger counter done, Bearadise, you are on your last Geiger counter for the last 10 minutes. Oh my goodness! Bearadise is done as he falls down a tremendous distance. He drops his loot and drops his bowels because that pelvic thrust was not enough to get Bearadise over the hump. Oh my goodness, Bearadise, get back up here. Truly amazing showing, Bear. That was not an easy challenge to have to overcome. And I tell you, you went in, you set your sights on the prize, and you did the very thing that mattered the most. You went up. Bearadise, how was it?
That was tough, Marcus. That was extremely tough. I cannot give enough props to our professional gamers. I mean, the pressure, the immense amount of pressure that I felt by being in the digital octagon, the lights. I'm literally sweating. Like I need.
Yeah. Why do you think I don't wear a shirt, man? It gets hot as hell under these lights. Whew.
Goodness gracious.
I mean, nobody does it like the PGF. With the rate, you know, the counter, every second matters. You got Markus and the crowd just blowing you up. It is not like any other stream. It's not. And that is what makes the PGF more proud than anything else. Because nobody does it like the PGF, because nobody can do it besides the PGF. Okay, write that down, because that's a really good one. John, nub it. Nub it in, bud. I need to remember, that's a bumper sticker all day. Nobody does it like the PGF, because nobody besides the PGF can do it. That's a good tweet.
Trademark, copyright, put it on the board.
Absolutely, put a pin in it, because it ain't going nowhere. And I tell you, Bearadise, this has been a wild battle pass. All right?
I didn't expect to be in the hot seat like that, Marcus. I got to be honest.
You got to be ready.
I know. I know.
You got to have your jacket on when you come into the HQ, right? Like, it all matters. All of it matters.
Well, now I know what happens when Larry sees you jacket off.
Well, yeah, he'll put you in a sticky situation that you may not want to have been in with no way to clean up, okay? So,
exactly.
I tell you, the thing about the Battle Pass that is so amazing is it is a wonderful way to be able to highlight our professional gamers and our professional gamers commentators. It is a close, deep dive, and we get to put a little bit of special on it. So if you like the Battle Pass, or if you like the Professional Gamers Federation, you'll love the Battle Pass, because these are the people that we get you closer with. And it's the only place that you're going to see crazy challenges like tonight's peak Geiger counter, no inventory challenge.
That was pain.
That was pain incarnate. So with that being said,
that felt like blowing my fingers off with fireworks. Probably worse.
Well, yeah, you should see me sewing them on. But with that being said, Bearadise has told us all that the official campaign with the Gamers Outreach begins this Friday. You're going to want to tune in, because Bearadise is getting up close and personal with Gamers Outreach and the campaign. The PGF won't stop until we put 1,000 gaming consoles into 1,000 hospitals. There might be a bunch in one hospital, but you get the point. We're going to do this because the kids deserve it, and when you're going through something hard, a little bit of pleasure goes a long way. Peace of mind is worth its weight in gold. And when you're a kid or even an adult and you are stuck in a hospital, 10, 15 minutes of some video games might be the thing that turns it all around.
Absolutely.
And with that being said, the PGF is committed to getting those 1,000
go-karts, I do believe they're called.
Go-karts.
Go-karts, and you, PGFFs, are the ones that are going to make it happen. So tune in every single week where Bearadise is going to be bringing you all things Gamers Outreach, because together, we're going to change the world. Better believe it.
Yes, we are.
So with that being said,
Yes, we are.
Bearadise, I want you to leave the people with one small or big moment of motivation from the one and only Bearadise himself.
You know, this campaign is so much bigger than myself, the PGF. It is as big as the world. The kids that are in these hospitals going through the worst thing that they've ever had to go through in their lives, as well as the parents that are having to watch their child go through the worst thing in their life. We need this. We need to help these people do this. We need to be the force of reckoning that brings the happiness and the joy, because this is something that is going to outlive all of us. And the second that we put our footprint in all of these hospitals, where all these go-karts say the official PGF and Bearadise on here, they'll be there forever.
Absolutely.
Let's make this happen. Let's do it.
It's going to rain
Road to
joy,
1,000.
and I can't wait. So, I got to say it. To all of you, Bear, thank you for being you. To all of the PGFFs, that's right. Thank you for being here. And from each and every one of us in the Professional Gamers Federation, we will see you all at this week's Friday Night Fights.
PGF for life, baby.
Much love.
Champions play, the threat of the game is here to stay. Clash of the Titans still on display, only the best chance seems the day. Flag and we're starting the game.